we're talking about?
Encouragement.
Everybody say it together. What are we talking about tonight?
Encouragement.
And where are we at tonight? What scripture are we in tonight?
Proverbs 12,
Okay. And who's reading my scripture for me? Kaylin, read the scripture for me tonight.
Marquez words pierce sword, but the tongue of the wise is healed.
Okay. So we're talking about being nice to each other and using our words. Our words carry life. So we can heal someone or we can uplift them with our words. So we're learning how to be uplifting to each other. And sometimes God puts people on earth just to encourage you or just to tell you. And encouraging words, you never know what somebody's going through. And one encouraging word, or even to say, how are you doing? To acknowledge someone is very encouraging. And what are some of the words? I'm going to go down a little bit. Tell me some words that we've learned that kind of describes encouraging. Can someone tell me a word?
Support.
Support. When you support someone, it encourages them. Yes, darling. Love. When you love someone, it's very encouraging to show love.
Compliments.
Compliments. Compliments is encouraging. What is another word that's encouraging? Yes, Brother David. Persuading someone to do something is very encouraging. What's something else that we can do that's very encouraging? Do we say support? When you support someone, that's encouraging. And we also did something. What happened tonight when somebody said something disencouraging?
You gotta give them 3 compliments.
So we learned it is so easy to speak negative to each other. But when you have to stop and think of something positive about someone else, it took them a long time to kind of think of 3 positive things. But anytime they said something negative, they had to turn back around and give 3 compliments to that one negative response. So we have to learn not to let negativity roll off our mouth so easily, and we have to be prepared and be ready to compliment someone and to encourage each other. All right, guys, you did a great job.
I think we all can take some notes off
Oh,
that. So we're still on, talking about emancipation, transformation, and manifestation, and we're highlighting transformation tonight. So transformation is a thorough or dramatic change in form, appearance, or character. Okay? A thorough or dramatic change in form, appearance, or character. Somebody said thorough. Thorough. Now, if something is thorough, that means it's complete in regard to every detail. So whenever God transforms you, and notice I said whenever God, Minister Davis, whenever God transforms us, we know it's God because God is thorough in everything he does.
Yes, he is.
How many of y'all agree with that?
Amen.
God ain't like man. God is very thorough deep in how he transforms us. That means God pays attention to every detail in our lives. And sometimes we understand it's God because it's true change.
Yes, it is.
It's true transformation. It's thorough. God does everything. When God begins to change us, God takes out everything we don't need. He challenges us in places that nobody else can challenge us in those areas, because God is trying to make this transformation concrete and make it right, the type of true transformation. Not only is transformation, true transformation, thorough, is also dramatic. Somebody said dramatic.
Amen.
Now, dramatic speaks to whenever God changes us or transforms us, that means that the transformation that we see is exciting.
Yes.
It's exciting and it's impressive. Exciting and impressive. And that also lets us know that it's God. Because whatever true change comes, don't true change excite you?
Yes, it does.
When you can look in the mirror, Sister Ashton say, man, I'm growing.
Oh, yes.
Man, I'm maturing. Have you ever said, man, I'm better? Man, I remember when I would have.
Yes.
or I would have said this, or I would have did this, or I would have went off. But now I'm learning how to walk away. I'm learning how to pray for those that despitefully use me. I'm learning how to give bread to people that give me a stone. I'm learning how to love and say something. Look, like you said tonight, how to say a great response in response to some negativity. I'm learning how to use my energy in positive ways. So whenever God changes us, it's thorough, detailed, and dramatic, and that it is exciting and it's impressive. Okay? Now watch this now. True transformation should pique the curiosity of others. True transformation. When we experience true transformation, it should pique the curiosity of others. What do you mean, Bishop? When transformation comes and it's true, people should inquire. People should look and ask you questions. Look, people should inquire when you experience true transformation. It should pique the curiosity that people should want, inquiring minds should want to know, what are you doing differently? Sister Retta, why are you so happy all of a sudden? Why are you so happy? You smiling ear to ear. What's going on? How many of y'all know when God begins to transform your life, people will say something up. Something different about you. How many of y'all heard that? It's something different about you. Because look, God is transforming your mind. He's transforming your heart. He's transforming your thinking. Look now, he also transformed your reactions. He transformed your speech. He transformed your relationships and your connections. And guess what? Look, if you get all this happiness around you, nothing can't come out of you but happiness. If you get joy around you, can't nothing come out of you but joy. If you get peace around you, can't nothing come out of you but peace. Look now, if you get positivity around you, can't nothing come out of you but positivity. Right? Because look, you're transforming your life. And it's been dramatic, and it's been thorough, and guess what? It should pique the curiosity. And I want to suggest to you, if somebody, look, I told you, I'm not talking about the transformation that only you see.
All right.
I'm not talking about the transformation that only you see. True transformation, I believe wholeheartedly, in my interpretation of the word, I believe true transformation should not only be seen by you, but it should be seen by others. Y'all follow me? True transformation should be seen by others, and I'm going to go a little deeper in a minute, that it also should be seen by God. Amen. You don't have true transformation at first God can't see it, and also people can't see it. It's not enough for you to say that, look, I'm transformed. I know I am. No, your transformation should exude out of you. Your transformation should begin to be played out in the earth, that people can see you and God can perceive it as well. I'm going to show you in the Word of God how Christ, or God himself, should perceive your transformation. He should see it in your actions and how you begin to endeavor to please him. It should be known. All right? So look, now true transformation should pique the curiosity of others. Okay, now look, what does Romans 12:2 say? And be not what? Conformed to this world. Look now. Be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. And it sounds to me from that text that God has a lot to do with your transformation. God has a lot to do with your transformation, and God notices your transformation. He has a lot to do with your transformation, and God also notices your transformation. Look now. Watch this now. Conformity. Somebody say conformity.
Conformity.
Be not transformed. Look now. Be not conformed to this world. Be not conformed. Somebody say conformity. Be not conformed. That means conformity. Now I'm going to show you something. Conformity is the greatest threat to transformation. That's a good thing to write down. Conformity is the greatest threat to your transformation. Conformity. All right? This is true because when your behavior and views and standards are deeply rooted in the flesh, or carnal, you become an enemy to God and God's plans for your life. Look now, I'm going to say it again. Look now. Conformity is the greatest threat to your transformation. This is true because when your behavior, views, and standards are deeply rooted in the flesh or the carnal, you become an enemy to God and also the enemy to the plan that God has for your life. Look now, I'm going to show you something. Romans 8:7 says this. Because the carnal mind, look now, is enmity against God. For it is not subject to the law of God, neither indeed can it be. Look now. Anytime I'm operating in the flesh or in the carnal, I can't please God. Are y'all following me? Anytime I'm conforming to the world, I can't please God. Look, if there is no transformation within me, look, I don't care how much I come to church. I can feel good now, but I can't make it happen when I leave. Are y'all following me? If I don't really get transformed, a good sermon is only going to take me so far. If I don't get transformation, somebody say on the inside of me. Because look now, if there is no transformation, look now, there's enmity between me and God. And guess what? Look, I cannot become subject to the law of God. I can hear it, but I can't become subject. Are y'all following me? Look, in my flesh, don't dwell nothing good anyway. And I don't care how good I feel. If I'm in my flesh, I can't please God. Because look, the Bible says if I walk in the spirit, I won't fulfill the lust of the flesh. But if I'm not walking in the spirit, I'm subject to walking in the flesh. And yielding to the flesh. And guess what? And letting the flesh lead me and guide me to do what the flesh wants me to do. And think how the flesh wants me to think. And act and operate how the flesh wants me to act. That's why I got to become spiritual. And I got to be transformed by the renewing of my mind. And my spiritual walk starts, minister, right here. In my mind. Somebody say my mind. I got to transform my mind because everything lines up with your mind. Y'all ever heard that look, this is a spiritual war in your mind. Your mind is a battlefield. Y'all ever read that book? It's a good book to read. The battlefield of the mind. The mind is the greatest fight you're gonna fight for your mind. That's why people are losing it every day. Because the world, and here it is, this is a little side note. You have to have some type of spiritual mind even to handle the stuff you handle in the flesh. Look, y'all look at me funny. You better have some spiritual capacity within your mind so that the things that you deal with, not only in the spiritual realm, but right here in the natural, don't make you lose it. Because look, your ability to pray and get yourself under control will keep you out the crazy house. Y'all better give God a hand, praise God. And look, your ability to pray and get in a good place and understand that I'm not fighting against flesh and blood, but the things I'm fighting in the flesh comes from a spiritual being. But he still fights me on this level. And guess what? Even though he's fighting me on this level, I can't fight on this level. Somebody miss me. Even though he's fighting me on this level, I can't fight on this level. He's fighting me on this level, but I got to go a little higher to fight you. Oh, y'all follow me? Look. I can't fight low. Now, see, when we try to fight with our hands and with our mouths and with our words, we fight on his level. And we can never win on this level. But the Bible said the weapons of our warfare, are not carnal, but they are mighty, through God. Right? To the pulling down of strongholds. Look, and all these imaginations, all these things that the enemy is trying to fight us with. Look, transformation gives me the ability to fight. A fight that I can't lose. Because I'm fighting in the spirit. Somebody say in the spirit. I'm fighting on another realm. I'm fighting on another level. Look now, conformity is the greatest threat to transformation. The enemy wants us to conform. In other words, to fight on the devil's level. Somebody say, go low. He wants you to fight low. He wants you to fight low. Right. He wants you to fight low on his level so he can keep on beating. You can't win because you're trying to fight too low. And that's when you're conforming to the world You're conforming to the world. You're conforming to the way Satan fights. Look now. But he said, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is the good and acceptable and perfect will of God. Watch this. Look, true transformation changes you, and it also changes God's perception of you. True transformation changes you, and it also changes God's perception of you. Because when you change, here it is, and walk in change, you begin to prove God's word. And look now, and you can't prove God's word if you're not in the perfect will of God. Amen. Okay, look now, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it again. Look now, because look now, when you change and you walk in change, you begin to prove God's word. But you can't prove God's word if you're not in God's perfect will. Are y'all following me? Look now, look. You will never, in relation to Zacchaeus, and we talk about this man that was doing some pretty evil things to people. Hiring taxes, wasn't honest. But let me tell you something. This man undoubtedly knew that Jesus could change him. Oh, yes. He knew that Jesus could transform him. Yes. And let me tell you something, y'all. Sometimes people be so close to transformation, but sometimes we'll smother out the little hope they have for that transformation. Yes, we do. Are y'all following me? Yes. People be right there, ready to be transformed in our own itty bitty minute mindsets. Just because people don't look like us or act like us or live like us, sometimes we will step on and damper down their transformation they're trying to receive. Look, watch this now. Now this man really broke his neck to see Jesus. He broke his neck to see Jesus. He said, I'm not going to let nothing stand in my way. I'm not going to let my stature stand in my way. I'm not going to let what people say about me stand in my way. I'm not going to let that I'm not perfect stand in my way. Look now, I say that to say this in relation to transformation and people that's trying to get transformation but somehow don't quite know how to go about it. But all they're doing is trying to position themselves for it. Because look now, and look, with transformation, you first got to position yourself for it. Look now, you would never, watch this, you would never break your neck to see Jesus and he not acknowledge your effort. I'm going to say it again. You would never break your neck to see Jesus and he not acknowledge your effort. There was no way that Zacchaeus was going to go up in that tree, that sycamore tree, climb it, get where he could see Jesus, and Jesus just passed right by him and not acknowledge his efforts he put in. What are you saying? Whenever you're trying to get transformation and the work you're trying to put in to get transformation, your effort is not going to go unnoticed. Are y'all following me? Your efforts are never going to go unnoticed as carried by God. God is going to always begin to let you realize and acknowledge that, look, the work that you're putting in, I'm not going to become a person that thinks and act like it's nonchalant. That is nothing. God said your efforts will never go unnoticed. Look now, Zacchaeus' transformation hinged on Jesus, watch this, seeing his potential and not his track record. Oh, yes. With transformation, don't worry about your track record. With trying to seek transformation, get your track record out your mind and look at your potential. Because Jesus looks past Zacchaeus' track record and sees his potential and says, I don't care what the naysayers and what the pundits say and what the haters say. Today I'm going to your house and I'm going to abide in your house. And guess what? Jesus knew that it wasn't going to be a long meeting. See, y'all, somebody missed that. Somebody missed that. How many of y'all know when you're truly ready for transformation, it don't take a long meeting? Look, I don't know what y'all read over there. I don't know what y'all reading over there in Luke 19, 1 through 10. When they got around that 9th verse, it don't seem like that Jesus went through a whole bunch of talking. They don't let the conversation was long. The dialogue wasn't long. Read that for me. Look how quick the transformation took place. Because sometimes you can be at the brink of it, and all you need is somebody to see is the potential that you have. Because look now, you don't need nobody dwelling on your track record. If I'm ready for transformation, I don't need you to tell me what I did last week and last year. Come on, y'all know we got some people want to talk about everything but where I'm trying to get. Well, I remember when you used to sell dope. I remember when you used to have this car. I remember when you used to be over here dating Jimmy. I remember, look, y'all, I'm trying to get transformed. Tell me about what God has for me over here. Y'all ain't talking. Tell me about what God has for me down the road. Tell me what I should look forward to because I'm past that. Look at somebody. I'm trying to be healed from that, man. Because look, the more I dwell on that, the more I'm dwelling in conformity. Are y'all following me? The more I dwell on my past, the more I'm dwelling in conformity. And that's what the devil wants you to do. He wants you to dwell on your past because the more that you dwell on your past, the more you are conformed. Trapped. Oh, there it is. I'm trapped. I'm conformed. I'm trapped. Look, how many of y'all know you can be trapped by your past? You can be trapped by your history. You can be trapped by your track record. You can be trapped by your look. All of this history people have about you, all of the things that people are saying. You can be trapped. Oh, boy, your track record can be long. Trapped. And you're trapped in conformity. You're trapped in conformity. But Jesus, how quick did Jesus conform him? Look, I want you to go when he said, today I'm going to dredge your house. And that's about the 9th verse, 8th verse?
Yes, the 5th.
Okay.
Jesus came to the place.
Jesus came to the place.
He looked up.
Looked up. Look. He looked up and said, look, man, your efforts is not going to go unknown. You ain't going to break your neck to see me and I don't go to your house. You ain't going to break your neck for transformation and I don't make transformation happen for you. I'm not gonna look up and pass by you, but if you up there, that means you went to great lengths to see me. Somebody going to great lengths to be transformed. They're going to great lengths. Jesus said, I'm not going to let you go to great lengths to be transformed, and I not transform you. He sees him and says what?
And he said unto him, Zacchaeus, make haste.
Come on down quick.
Come down.
Come on down.
But today I must abide at thy house.
Today I'm going to your house no matter what people say. Transformation coming to your house no matter what people think. Don't try to talk me out of it. Look, I'm not worried about what people say. You don't need to worry about what people say neither. So we're going to your house. Look now. Look, and he go. Look, what happened?
And he made haste.
He made haste.
And came down.
Came down.
And received him joyfully.
Look, man. That means he was happy. Look now. He was happy that Jesus will come to a man like him dwelling. A man like me, the Bible says he's joyful. Joyful receiving it. And what happens? And when they saw it, they saw it. Look at somebody say, stop worrying about they. Look at somebody say, stop worrying about they. Stop worrying about those folk. Stop worrying about them people. What it says, when they saw what?
They all murmured.
They murmured. Saying.
That he was going to be guest with
Oh, Lord. Why would he go to the house of this sinner? Sometimes I think we forget what Jesus' mission is. Did he come to seek and to save them that was lost? Is that not what the Bible said? That he said, I came not in the world to condemn the world, but that the world through me what might be saved? Look, what do you think his mission was? Jesus' mission was to come and save. And guess what? You cannot transform nobody if they don't have a form already. Look, how you going to transform somebody if your form ain't messed up? Y'all follow me? How can I transform? Why would you need transformation if your form it's not messed up. Look now. I told you, transformation. Thorough dramatic change in form, appearance, and character. Now, if nothing's wrong with your form, nothing wrong with your appearance, nothing wrong with your character, you cool. You don't need transformation. Somebody say, I'm going to high five you. You got it going on. Home for you got it made. But you bad. But if something wrong with you, if something wrong with it, I need Jesus. And I want to suggest to you, if you think everything is right in your life, it's probably not. You probably still need some more transformation. And if anybody think they all right, something wrong with your mind. That's the first thing.
That's what it is. That's it.
Y'all look at me funny. If you think you good, I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with you. Something wrong with your mind. Oh, y'all follow me. Something wrong with your mind. Because you don't have it all together. And you still need transformation because we're all dying daily. We all need God to work on something in us. So he says, look, and all of them murmuring saying what?
That he was gone to be guessed what a man does.
Oh, man. Jesus said, yes, sir, I'm going because this man needs transformation. And guess what? Brother Corey, Deacon Corey, you can't see it, but I can see that he's crying out for it.
Oh, yes.
Because some of you ain't fighting to see me like he is. See, people that want transformation fight to see God.
That's right.
They fight to get in position. They fight for it. See, Jesus to recognize this man's fight for transformation. So this man is climbing trees. He ain't, and guess what, Minister Davis? He's not making excuses on why he can't see Jesus. Because he could have should have said, I'm too short. He could have should have said, I'm too weak. I'm going to go deeper. He could have should have said, I'm not worthy to even be seen of it. Because somebody going to say, why I'm here. I'm going to go deeper on that mentality in a minute before I end. All right? So Jesus goes to the house, he receives a drawing, and what happened, minister?
And Zacchaeus stood.
So Jesus gets to his house, and he stood there.
And said unto the Lord.
Look, oh Lord, Jesus didn't have to say too much, did he?
Sure did. No, he didn't.
Look at somebody say, just Jesus being, y'all. See, some of y'all missed it. Just his presence. Somebody say, look. The Bible say, in his presence is what? Fullness of joy. Y'all ain't talking to me. In his presence. How many of y'all know just getting in his face will change some things for you? Just getting in his presence will bring transformation by itself. Here it is, if you're ready for it. If you're ready for it, it don't take much. If you're ready, and Jesus can see past the outward appearance and see the heart, and what we saw was a sinner, and what the people saw was a sinner, but what Jesus saw is a sinner that was ready to change. Oh, y'all, look. He saw a sinner ready for transformation. See, here it is. You look at the outward, and you can't see the potential. You can't see what they really want on the inside. And just because we're judging people that don't look like us, God has a problem with that. And I'm going to deal with that in a minute. But what happened? What happened, minister?
And Zacchaeus stood and said unto the Lord.
He stood and said unto the Lord,
Behold, Lord.
Behold, Lord.
The half of my goods I give to the poor. If I've taken anything from any man by false accusation.
If I've taken anything by false accusation.
I'll restore him fourfold.
I'm going to give him above what I owe him, really. I'm going to give him above what I owe him. So does that sound like repentance to you?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Well, look what I say. When God transforms us, he does it thoroughly and dramatically. He does it completely in regard to every detail. True change, true transformation, God begins to change you in all aspects of your life. He begins to change you in all aspects of your life. Look, he ain't going to change your mind and not change your morals. He ain't going to change your heart and not deal with your character. Oh, y'all follow me? He ain't going to deal with you. He ain't going to transform you and not deal with the way you love me. Now, God can't transform you and you treat me bad, or you don't love me the way you should. That transformation should show some type of sign that you have been transformed, right? Look, because it says that, look, that you may prove, right? Look, you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. So transformation makes me want to please God and seek to please God and seek to treat people the way I should, right? Under the banner of what pleases God, right? Right? So he stood there. What happened? I'll get back to him. What happened?
And Jesus said unto him,
Jesus said unto him,
this day is salvation come to this house.
oh my God, this day has salvation or transformation come to this house.
For as much as he also is a son of Abraham.
Uh-huh.
For the Son of Man is come to seek and to save that which was lost.
I want to ask you the question. Jesus said, this day have salvation come to this house. I'm trying to figure out, why are we so hung up on houses and places when Jesus can transform any house, any place, any dwelling, any place, anybody. Look, that's nothing too hard for God, is it? Nothing too hard he can't do, and nothing can stand in the way of the power of God and the true transformation of God. But I want to deal with these people that look, I want to deal with folk with the mentality of what God can't do for certain people. They have a problem with what God does, the transformation power of God. Look now. Self-righteous people have a problem with God's transforming power. Most self-righteous people. Let's go to Romans 10:3 right quick. Romans 10:3. Give me Romans 10:3. We're finna be out here. Romans 10:3. Let's want to deal with this. Because self-righteous folk fights transformation. You're not careful in your self-righteousness, you will be an enemy to transformation. Romans 10:3. You got this again?
Yes.
What it says?
For they being ignorant of God's righteousness.
Okay, they being ignorant. Talk about self-righteous people. They being ignorant of what? God's righteousness. Self-righteous people are ignorant about God's righteousness. All right, look now. I'm going to show you this. What it says.
And going about to establish.
Then they go about to establish what?
Their own righteousness.
Their own righteousness.
Yes.
Y'all get this? Self-righteous people are ignorant concerning God's love and what God's plan is for your life and what God think the right thing is to do. But they go on to establish their own laws, their own way. You don't look like me. You look, you're not living like me. And some of them will forget that they was there too. One day. You want to always like you were. And it took love to save you. It took somebody reaching out to save you. It took a transforming God to save you. They soon forget, but they forget the righteousness of God and go on to establish their own righteousness. And what is this again?
Have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of God.
And not only are you forgetting the righteousness of God and establish your own, but you go on to try to make how you live in the law. And you don't submit to the law of God. You want your thinking, your mentality to be the law. Oh my God. It's a dangerous game, y'all. It's a dangerous game when we make our lives the litmus. We try to make the way we live the bar. Y'all better get this. You can't make your life the bar. It's God's righteousness. It's his right. Look, the Bible said our righteousness is what? That's a filthy rag. I don't care how good you think you are, you still dirty.
That's right.
And y'all follow me? Your righteousness is a filthy rag. Don't compare nobody to you. Y'all better get this word. Look, don't compare nobody to you. It's the only comparison is the righteousness of God. Look, we should never say, you ain't doing it because of me. No, we always should refer to the word.
Yes.
What the word of God says. Live the way the word of God said live. Hey, don't live like me. Don't look at me. Live the way the word of God says. Because look, watching me, you'll fall.
Yes.
Look, y'all better look, putting your look, the Bible said don't put your trust in no man.
That's right.
Look, don't put your trust trust no man because you put your trust in man, man can fall. Man have fallacies. Man ain't perfect. Huh? Man can mess you up, and you put your trust in him, you'll fall. When he fall, when he turn around, you'll turn around. But when you put your trust in God and go on to and don't establish your own righteousness, what is this, Sister Karen?
Oh, wait a minute.
It's all right. Finish it.
Oh, go ahead. Where? Before?
Yeah. Was that all of that?
Yeah, that was all.
Yeah, okay. So look now. I'm gonna say this. Look. This last scripture, Ephesians 2:8 says, "For by grace." Here it is. For by grace you are what? Saved. Through what? Faith. And not of yourself. Look now. You know why I can't. Deacon Ray establish my own righteousness? Because I didn't save myself. I can't give myself salvation. Therefore, I can't take credit for what God has done, and I can't make myself the bar. Look, I was saved by grace. Look now. Look. I'm saved by grace through faith. And look. And one scripture said, not by works. Look. You are saved by grace, not of works, lest any man should what? Boast. It is what? A gift. It is a gift from God. Huh? It's a gift. Why are you going on boasting in a gift that God gave you, and a gift that he bestowed upon you? You should be happy about the gift and look and let people know you also can receive it. You also can receive this gift. But look now, if I'm saved by grace, and look, on something I didn't have anything to do with, all glory goes to God. And when you're self-righteous, you go on to establish your own righteousness. And it's dangerous because you begin to say that you had something to do with you. And look, and guess what? When you establish your own righteousness, what you have is no more long suffering. No more patience. No more. Your love is not like it should be. Look. Your mercy is not where it should be. Because you establish your own righteousness. Are y'all follow me? Yes. And this is what happens. This is what happens when Christ tries to, or God tries to transform. It's always going to be self-righteous people that bucks against transformation. Because guess what? Looking through my prism, you're never going to be good enough. Looking through my prism. Looking through our natural prisms, that person will never be good enough for Christ to go in and sup with. Because guess what? Because look, I done got so high-minded, I think it's about me. It's about me. It's not about the love of God. But when you begin to live and operate in God's righteousness, you never forget what he brought you from. Look, you never ever forget what he brought you from. Look, people that operate in the righteousness of God always always telling people, he did it for me. Look. Y'all know what I'm talking about? People that's in God's righteousness, they always tell the people, hey, baby, you can't be too low. You can't be too dirty. You can't have it, girl. Don't worry about your track record. Man, don't worry about my church, man. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. Look, because he picked me up, man. I got anybody. He picked me up. Man, I was real low. I was broke down, busted, and disgusted. He looked beyond my fault. How many of y'all, that's your testimony? He looked beyond my faults and saw my need, and he transformed me. And somebody said, I'm on the right road now. I'm on the right road now, but I ain't always been here. That's why I can't boast in my works. Because my works had nothing to do with it. I hope we do know we ain't saying because we've been so good. See, that's, oh my God, that's another. We ain't saying because we've been so good. Don't you think you say it because you've been good. Oh my God. Some of us think, oh, some of you, yeah, you'll be surprised the people say right now think it has something to do with them, minister. You really think it has something to do with you. Oh, y'all look at me funny. It has nothing to do with you. Grace saved you. Grace. You saved by grace. It's a gift. God will look at you and say, you deserve it. Oh, look how you live. Oh, you'll make a good preacher. You'll be a good teacher. You know, some people actually think they so good that, oh, God had to save you. No, baby, he had to save you. He had to give you a chance. Huh? You better thank God every day that you weren't caught out in your sin. Caught out the ark of Satan. Grace saved you. It's a gift. And don't establish your own right, but give God the praise, give God the glory. And guess what? Reach out to people and tell them, look, you need to come to who I'm connected with, because it's not about me. It's about him. Give God a hand for the other thing. Transformation. Coming out of conformity. Coming out of conformity. Coming out of self-righteousness. Coming out of self-righteousness. Coming out of conformity. Coming out of the way the world views things, how the world operates in pride and self-deprivation. Our own mentality that has to die. It has to die, so that God can really transform us. And like we was Minister was saying. It is intervals between emancipation, transformation, and manifestation. And those breaks, which is one of the intervals, those breaks from falling between emancipation, transformation, and manifestation. I think that those breaks is when we begin to be active, and we also begin to graduate. We go through a graduation where we master emancipation. I realize I have freedom. I realize who the Son sets free is free indeed. Look, I live out freedom. I live out that freedom. Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. I live out. I graduate. That means I graduate that level. That means I'm conscious of it. I know it. Because I can't move on to transformation if I don't first know I'm free. I graduate that level of knowledge and understanding. Then I move on to transformation. Then I'm transformed by the renewing of my mind. I know it got to be a transformation in me. Right? I know I got to prove what is that good and acceptable will of God. I graduate from that. From old things. Then I graduate to the manifestation of God. Look, which is really be me operating in mastery, because now things are starting to come forth. What I said, proof. The proof of God. God begins to prove himself. Begins to bless you the way he said he's going to bless you. You begin to see the things of God. Somebody said manifest. The proof of God. Huh? God begins to do exceedingly and abundantly above all we ever ask or think, according to the power that worketh in us. Give God a hand of praise. Amen. Any special prayer request tonight for anybody? Glory to God.